I survived the errands. I'm actually feeling better. Still slightly nauseous, but a little better. Like my Dalmatian Band-Aid, I cut my finger yesterday while trying to open something, and the only Band-Aids I could find were her Band-Aids. So I have a Dalmatian Band-Aid on, 101 Dalmatians. She's smiling. But ran my errands, we came home, and we decided to sit outside and eat some food. We just finished eating, and now we're just enjoying the view. That is our view. But yeah, in my last video I talked about that I wanted to come out here and just talk about something. I'm probably gonna end up rambling. I need to work on she's cheesing. Why are you doing that? I need to work on getting my thoughts out in a way that they make sense. They make sense inside of here, but I feel like once they come out, it just sounds like a jumbled mess sometimes. She said yes, so she agrees. Why are you smiling at me? You're so cute. So one thing I wanted to talk about was something that I think a lot of people battle with, which is anxiety. Oh, by the way, before I start, crazy, yesterday we were out here when I filmed a video, and it was freezing cold, it was windy, and we were under a blanket. Now I'm burning up. She has short sleeves on. I need short sleeves on. It's so hot. So hopefully summer is on her way. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Anxiety. I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there suffer from anxiety, have anxiety. I don't know the correct terminology, but it is something that I've had it on and off for, I don't know, ever since I can really remember. I have terrible, what do you call it, like social anxiety. I used to, until I became a mom. And after that, it's gotten a lot better. It's not gone, but it's gotten a lot better. But like this weekend, I was plagued with anxiety. Like it just felt like something was on my chest. And I couldn't breathe. There's a duck out there doing flips in the water. But I don't know. I think it's the weight of everything that's going on. Most days, it just really doesn't bother me. I just keep it moving. But I think when I have a little bit of time, which is very rare, to sit and actually think about it, it becomes a lot. It's a lot. And one thing I will open up about is, you guys know that my husband is he's locked up, and they won't let him out. He's locked up. And that is not something that my family agrees with, not something they support. And then we were having some not really marital issues. We had simple things going on between us, normal marriage stuff, and I opened up to my mom about it, confided in her, and probably shouldn't have done that. Kind of made them not like him. Hate is a very strong word, but they don't like him, and they want us to get divorced yesterday. Like, they want it done. But it was all going through until we started talking back again, and now I would love to work on my marriage. He is my person, no matter what. People make mistakes. I've made plenty of mistakes in life. At the end of she does this thing now, like the last 2 days, where she's cheesing. Where'd you get that from? But yeah. So my family right now, they don't really know that I don't want to get the divorce. They don't know that I would like to work on our marriage, even though he's in jail right now, and he'll probably be in there for at least a few years. Could be 10 plus, could be like 2, 3. It just all depends on how things go down. And that's also like something that weighs on me. That's a lot. 10 years is a long time to be without somebody. 10 years is a long time for my baby not to see her dad, and his other kids not to see their dad. I can't. Her little smile. But that, and just not being able to really talk to my family about what's going on right now. On top of that, I've lost everything, my savings, pretty much. I've lost it all. I'm back in school trying to finish this degree, and there's just so much headache coming with that. Like classes I was never told I needed to take, and like classes I don't have to take, but they're prereqs for the classes I do have to take. So it's just like adding more and more time on. I look like a greasy chicken, but it's adding more and more time on that I wasn't expecting, and I'm just so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. I want to be able to support my family, at least my daughter and I. Right now, I rely heavily on my family, which is another reason that I feel like I can't really talk to them about my feelings, because they don't care about feelings. And they're the ones helping me support myself and my daughter. I'm living here rent-free right now. So it just kind of feels like I don't have a place to have an opinion about my own life. On top of that, I'm 31 years old, living back with my parents. Like, it's a little embarrassing. Not even embarrassing. It's just like I don't even know what word to use, but it's like, And honestly, I'm so grateful. I don't want to sound like I'm so grateful that I have family who's willing to help us and, do what they got to do so we can do what we got to do. But that also comes with a lot. I feel like I've had to step back a little bit as being a mom and not have as many opinions because I'm in somebody else's house. So right now I want to bust my butt so I can save up, and baby girl and I can at least get our own spot somewhere. My parents would love for me to live with them for like the next 20 years, basically. They want the baby. Let me just be real. If it was just me, they would be like, yeah, whatever, girl, you gotta go. But they love having their granddaughter here, which is great. Like, it's very nice to see that relationship blossom. But mama needs her own space. I really do. I need to be able to navigate life on my own without having to consider other people's feelings on my own life. This is a way better angle. Why am I holding it down? Oh my gosh, it's so hot, but it actually feels so good. So yeah, and I think just everything all coming all together is giving me anxiety. And I don't know what to do because I'm not gonna cry. My eyes are like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not crying on camera. Even if you do cry on camera, cool, but I'm not doing it. She keeps smiling at me. She's what keeps me going. This is the biggest blessing in the world. One day I'll tell that story about I was told that I would never be able to have my own child. And here she is sitting in front of me. God is so good. But I'll tell that story one day. And how big of a shock it was. On top of that, I swore she was a boy for the longest, but she's not. She's a girl. But I wouldn't change it. She is the best thing that ever happened to me. But yeah, just wanted to come in here and talk about anxiety in case anybody else out there is going through something similar, feeling something similar. You're not alone. A lot of times I feel like, especially on social media, people try to hide this kind of stuff and just put the good out there. And life is not always good. There's a lot of bad that comes in life. Life is great sometimes, but there's also a lot of negative things that you have to navigate. And people don't show that. And it makes you feel even more alone because when you scroll, everybody's so happy and everything's going great in their life and everything's so perfect. So then you feel even more down about yourself. I'm speaking from experience. So I want to put this out there, out into the ether, that you are not alone. I know there's plenty of people. I've talked to many friends throughout my life, and I know people suffer from this. And I would also like some advice, if anybody has advice out there, or just encouraging words. What do you do to help your anxiety? I feel like I feel stuck. I really do. I feel like I'm drowning and I will never be able to resurface. I just feel like no matter what I do, I always feel like I'm taking 5 steps forward, 10 steps back. And I'll never breach the surface. Which I know is not true. I don't think like that all the time. I'm a very positive person. Try to be, even if it's fake it till you make it. I don't like to speak like that. I don't like to speak negative things into my life. I'm just saying this is how I feel. And I know this is not always going to be my life. I'm trying to figure out ways. Right now, childcare is pretty non-existent for me. It is. And the few options that we do have are just not places I want to leave my child, you know? Which I know is like a luxury to say, and everybody has that choice. But I would not feel like she's safe at those places. So, I'm going to try and either find a job of some sort that I could work around everybody else's schedule. Oh, I just heard a noise. I thought somebody was in my house and we are here alone. But, or I really want to work from home, which I know everybody does. Jeez. Everybody wants a work from home job. So I don't know how realistic that is. I was talking to my mother-in-law yesterday, and she suggested that I make like plates to sell, like food. But I live in a small town, and it's just there's not many people out here who are gonna support, and which I know is negative Nancy. I'm being negative, but I would love to hear some ideas, or maybe what you did, how you navigated from single moms out there, maybe, or just moms in general, or just people. You don't have to be a mom. You don't have to be a woman. It's anybody. Advice is definitely welcome. Be nice. Don't be mean. Yeah, that's just what I want to talk about. I'm gonna come on here. I have like 1 or 2 more videos I want to record today. We're just soaking up some vitamin D, which is actually helping a lot. It's helping me feel better physically and mentally. And this girl is obsessed with being outside. She loves it out here. We just listen to birds and we talk about animals. Very therapeutic. Yeah. That is what's been going on with me. I usually give myself like 1 day to feel down if I need to, get it out my system, and then that's it. And that was this weekend. I was feeling very down this weekend, and I didn't record any videos. I'm so upset because I had a goal to post at least 3 videos a day, and I didn't do it. But that's okay. I'm back on schedule, and I'm gonna keep pushing no matter what. And one day, you guys will see this I'm not ratchet, but sometimes I come on here looking ratchet. My circumstances are a little ratchet. But one day you'll see me, maybe. I'm speaking into existence. You're gonna see me and be like a big influencer. I don't even like that word, not an influencer. I want to reach a lot of people, and I want to be able to meet a lot of people and just create that village. I'm gonna grow though. This channel's gonna grow. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do for me and her, and I'm gonna do it. And that's that. But I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you so much for people who have subscribed. I am at 13 subscribers. Holy crap. Last week I was at 0 because I started last week. 1 and then 3, and then it's just every time I see that number go up, I want to cry, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for people who take the time out to watch, to comment. I am behind on like a couple comments. I have seen them, and I'm about to go in right now and reply. I love seeing and reading comments and replying, and it's so crazy that there's people who will actually take the time out to watch me and then comment on my video. I'm so grateful. You guys are so awesome. Really, truly. If you have your own channels out there, post them, and I will follow and support as well. But just thank you from the bottom of my heart. This actually keeps me going some days. Even though I've been doing it a week, it just makes me feel good. I'm happy to come on here and sit and talk. And then I get a comment of people who are going through similar stuff or just have nice things to say. And it's very nice. I appreciate it. So, baby girl's making a mess. All right, love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to my little anxiety TED Talk. I'll be back later. I'll be posting one more video. I will. And so see you guys soon. Oh my gosh.